Hey there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ben Gaben. I exist to transform the planet. Currently, I live in Costa Rica, where the jungle meets the beach in Santa Teresa. I'm staying at a good buddy of mine's house. His name's Caesar, and yeah, I'm in this process right now where I'm taking on what I'll call exposing myself to the world, sharing basically. um, who I am, what I'm up to, the difference I'm out to make. And I think the most important thing for me to say right now is how much I love you. And it really doesn't matter how much anybody else loves you. The thing that matters the most is if you're able to love yourself. So I've been on this huge path of personal growth and transformation really since I was 23. I did a transformational program, and it was called the Landmark Forum, and I participated in Landmark for many years. And there came a point for me where I became a high-level leader in the organization I was apprenticing to lead, this extraordinary course, which is still so near and dear to my heart, called the Wisdom Course. And what I started to experience is feeling lost, like I was really ungrounded in myself. I didn't know who I was. And mentally, I was good. I had all the tricks, I had all the tools, I had all the distinctions. But on a body level and on a soul level, I felt really disconnected. And so I started receiving these clues from the universe. I think that the universe really does have our back. And I manifested mushrooms, psychedelic mushrooms. I felt it in my solar plexus, like a call to do some sort of psychedelic. And then I had a friend of mine reach out to me, and she said, Ben, my partner and I do mushrooms, and we think that you'd be a great person to come try it and participate with us. Would you like to come? I said, absolutely, I'm there. That was my first foray into the world of plant medicine, of psychedelics. And psychedelics have made a huge difference for me. I've explored mushrooms, bufo, ayahuasca, rapé, and iboga. And that's a whole different trajectory. That's a whole different video. But for now, what I want to share is how important it is to listen to yourself. Listen to the signs. There are ways that we distract ourselves from listening to the signs. Maybe it's being busy. Maybe it's taking care of other people, our family, for example. Maybe it's like just tuning out on Netflix, or one of the most poisonous things right now, in my opinion, is pornography. And by the way, don't go down the shame tunnel if you're watching pornography. That definitely doesn't help anything. Pornography has been a journey for me ever since when I was young. And it's, I go through different highs and lows with it. I'm currently in a really great place around it where I've given it up, and definitely experiencing the withdrawal symptoms and the stuff that people go through when they confront that addiction. It really is an addiction. If you don't believe me, don't watch it for a month. See what happens. See what happens to your brain. Anyway, forgetting where I was, but psychedelics, listening to yourself. And the universe starts to give you these clues. Well, I had this amazing friend in Costa Rica whose house I'm staying at now, and I kept coming down to visit. This place is gorgeous. It's so beautiful. You'll see in other pictures and videos how extraordinary this place is. And I just fell in love. I fell in love with it. And I was dealing with some really dark times back in the States. I kept having these repetitive patterns with women where the relationship would fizzle out, where I was such a player. I was just like playing women. I was toying with their emotions. I really felt for myself like I was completely unlovable to the bone, just completely unlovable. And I was testing people all the time just to see if they'd love me, even with my antics. And so there's just been so many journeys here, so many journeys to share about. One of the big ones for me was, I've been in real estate investing for the past, 7 or 8 years. And I didn't meet this guy. He's been a friend of my family's. He's an extraordinary man. His name's Andrew. And we became business partners, I guess, around 2021, 2022. And we did all these deals together, and it was great. We made over $1 million profit in 3 years from the work that we were doing. Anyway, one of the things I dealt with was when I came here to Costa Rica. One of the things I did was I went on a mushroom journey on the beach. And gosh, I saw that who I was being with the people I was doing business with actually didn't have integrity for me. It lacked integrity. I judged that if I were to see these people on the street, or if we were to be in a course together that I was leading to them, I wouldn't feel good about it. I'd feel shameful. And that doesn't work for me. I really am here on the planet to make the world a better place. So if I'm doing business in a way that doesn't reflect that, it doesn't work for me. So that was like a big waking up moment for me. And one of the beautiful things that came out of that was this idea, this really is an idea of being paid for who I am rather than what I do. So anyway, it's a delight to be with you. Like I said at the beginning, I love you, and my wish for you is that you begin to unfold whatever layers need to be unfolded so that you can fall in love with yourself. That's where the juice is.